NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
Good evening. Another issue tonight that directly affects the American economy, trade with China. Should China get the best trade treatment if it continues illegal arms sales and forced birth control policies? Secretary of State Christopher said today those issues concern him as he considers whether to extend the most favored trade status for China. And tonight, NBC's national correspondent Bob Kerr has an exclusive report on another China violation, prison labor.
For 19 years, Harry Wu was a political prisoner in China. He's tried to convince the American government that much of what China exports to the U.S. is made by prison inmates. Today, Wu's findings, which he put into a report, were endorsed by 3 members of Congress.
Whether the Chinese government is making $100 million or $1 exporting these goods, it is immoral for the United States to prop up this inhumane system.
China has promised not to export prison-made goods to the U.S., but Wu and the lawmakers say these hoists were sold in this country by an American company. U.S. law bans the import of goods made by forced labor. When confronted with the allegation, the president of the Columbus McKinnon Corporation first denied it.
Well, I don't think they would be, A, telling the truth, and B,
Later, he seemed less sure.
no sign of guards, there's no sign of any forced presence.
Do you think the Chinese could be somehow fooling you on this?
They could possibly be fooling me, yes.
Lads showed us photographs from his visit to the Chinese factory. Each worker's head was shaved, and they wore what appeared to be uniforms. Clothing Harry Wu says is worn by Chinese prisoners. Wu has gathered evidence that he says proves that the Chinese factory Ladd's company deals with is, in reality, a prison.
If you cannot complete your quota, you got a trouble. They will remove your food and torture you, put into solid confinement to punish you.
Today's report says China not only sells us chain hoists, but a variety of items made by prisoners in forced labor. Rubber-soled shoes, boots, kitchenware, toys, tools, and sporting goods. Things Americans use every day. Harry Wu says hundreds of thousands of political prisoners work in these factories.
Well, I don't care what kind of business you want to do, but please don't buy the blood. Don't buy the tears.
Bob Kerr, NBC News at the Capitol.